In a time when Japan was a fragmented tapestry of warring states, one man's journey from a political hostage to the supreme ruler would shape the destiny of a nation for centuries. This is the epic saga of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the shogun whose iron will forged a dynasty that ruled Japan through the Edo period. 1543. Japan is a land fractured by conflict, its provinces carved up by warlords known as Daimyo, each battling for dominance in the brutal Sengoku period. The Sengoku period, a century-long era of continuous civil war, chaos, and cultural transformation, set the stage for one of the most dramatic ascensions to power in Japanese history. Amidst this chaos, in the castle town of Okazaki, a child is born into a world where the line between life and death is as thin as the edge of a samurai's blade. This child is named Tokugawa Ieyasu. Born into a precarious position, Ieyasu's childhood was steeped in political strategy from an unusually young age. As a hostage of the Oda clan, he lived in a world where trust was a luxury few could afford. Yet, it was in these formative years that Ieyasu's character was forged. He learned to navigate the complex web of alliances and rivalries that characterized the political landscape of the time. By the time he reached adolescence, Ieyasu had developed a reputation for being both a thoughtful observer and a decisive leader. His early military campaigns were marked by careful planning and ruthless execution. He understood that real power came from the ability not just to win battles, but to strategically position oneself in the aftermath. The Battle of Okayazama, where Nobunaga defeated an army much larger than his own, was a turning point not just for Nobunaga, but for Ieyasu as well. Observing Nobunaga's daring tactics, Ieyasu learned the importance of psychological warfare and surprise. This battle was not just about military might. It was about the audacity to defy expectations and seize victory against all odds. As Ieyasu grew into his role as a leader, he became deeply involved in the intricate dance of diplomacy. His marriages and those of his children served as strategic pacts that ensured the loyalty of key allies. Each alliance he formed was a stitch in the tapestry of a unified Japan. As envisioned under his rule, the Battle of Sekigahara, often regarded as the most significant samurai battle in Japanese history, was the culmination of Ieyasu's strategic brilliance. It was a conflict that realigned power dynamics and solidified his control. The battle was not merely a clash of arms, but a showdown of strategic wits, where Ieyasu's deep understanding of his adversary's motivations proved decisive. Tokugawa Ieyasu's death in 1616 did not mark the end of his influence. The peaceful era he initiated, known as the Edo period, saw Japan transform into a society of unprecedented cultural richness and economic vigor.